at 6, NFL player Stedman Bailey was shot in the head outside a home in Miami Gardens. The Miramar High School football star survived and is recovering in the hospital. CBS 4's Joan Murray spoke to his family, and she's live for us in Miami Gardens with more on what happened. Joan?
Well, good evening, Elliot. We are back at the scene where this all happened last night, Northwest 199th Street and 38th Place, and detectives have been out here tonight trying to gather clues. But we spoke earlier with the family of one of the victims who tells us they are just as mystified why a car would pull up and an assailant opened fire.
She called and told me from her job. And I said, what?
Antoine Reeves' grandmother is sick with worry. Reeves is hospitalized with his friend St. Louis Rams wide receiver Stedman Bailey. The two were shot sitting in a car Tuesday night in Miami Gardens in front of Reeves' two small children who were not hurt.
He heard shots and he told the kids to lay down. He was covering them. His two kids was in the back seat. Yesterday, last night, we were running 211 of 111.
Miami Gardens police say the two drove themselves to the hospital and were later transferred to Aventura for surgery.
Heard over a dozen shots. It sounded like firecrackers.
Bailey attended Miramar High School and was a third-round draft pick by the Rams in 2013. He was serving out a 4-game suspension for violating the NFL drug policy. As news of his shooting spread, teammates took to social media in support. Chris Long tweeted, "Keep our brother in your prayers. I don't want to believe it." And Greg Robinson said, "Prayers for my brother Stedman Bailey. I pray that all is well and God watches over you tonight." Meanwhile, Reeves' family says he was on his way to Atlanta to visit family.
They were supposed to be going out of town, and I guess he was taking them to the shop.
Police are looking for a car. The description they have was very limited. They say it is a light-colored 4-door sedan, possibly a Buick Regal. If you know anything about this shooting, you're urged to call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous, 305-471-TIPS. In Miami Gardens tonight, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.
Joan, thank you.